Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl, Labora Lee, aka Cat, to some, aka Cat Lee. But most importantly, today is Fire Friday. Today is the day where we dedicate the evening. Well, tonight is the night where we dedicate the evening to the music. Now, I might drop a couple of headlines up in there in between here and there, whatever I feel is newsworthy. And we have a few things to talk about. Kendrick Lamar, by the way, we're going to talk about that. Well, we talked about that earlier this week. I told y'all the album was coming and it has finally dropped. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and a few other things. Yeah, some changes being made. We're going to talk about it all. But first things first, girls got to pay the bills around here. So check this out really quick. I'll be right back.
Want last minute brand design help? Get top tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to fiverr.com today and get something started.
I think this evening, though, I want to start with some King Knox love. He always show love to this podcast, so I'm going to show love to him. This song is by Suave. It's featuring King Knox, and we're going to get into it. So I'll be right back.
Suave. Rich Fell. I had to do it. Let's get into the Suave.
Don Suave, King Knox. Here we go.
It's been a long time coming, but my feet still running. All gas, no bricks, gotta keep something coming. Grown man shit, mama raised me. Street made me in the court with world thuggin', man, this shit crazy. I tell a nigga don't thank me, tell a nigga pay me. And I don't even care what they say, load up the Drake. Go ahead and name it at they face and give them a taste. I don't even make a mistake, I wake up and set up the plate.
I mean, we lapping all these rappers, they can't keep up the pace. Quick to saying it's a marathon and they losing the race. I mean, we in and out your girl house without leaving a trace. If you wanna fight for more, you need to raise up the stakes. The shit crazy, the niggas saying they the shit without no proof lately. I'm saying I'm the shit, cause I got some proof, baby. The most shaded, but celebrated. You must hate it, but appreciate it.
This size calculated, magical ain't it? LeBron James and Space Jamming with this rap shit, Shaq and Kobe. Played on the same team, really the same thing. Played with the dream team, culture shocking. Scoring and I'm pop locking. I'm on my shit again. Went in my bag, now look it's lit again. God said let it be light and the sun kicked in. I'm shining on them, thought it was finished. I got surprises for them. Dennis the Menace, who really wants some problems, shorty?
I see them mad at me cause they got all these cameras on me. This petty jealousy is really just phony, homie. I don't think you really know me like you think you know me. It's apparent to me, I can't see what you see. Niggas get a couple dollars, wanna live like power. This shit is funny to me. I have your mama carrying out a baby like surrogates be. Fuck with me, nigga.
Let me cherish this moment as I kill her opponents. Victory is sweet, it's coming, I'm owning. My nigga, we rollin'. Mama, I told you, I showed you. They was praying and hoping, thought I was bogus. I'm working on focus, working the hardest to cut all the losses, lawless. You heard me, my nigga is flawless and it's gorgeous. Just like the 911 Porsches. Can you hear the horses? Can you hear the horses? Yeah.
I'm like Katie on the court, you can bet I'm scoring. If it's a war with words with me and Knox straight deploying. I'm like an animal for excellence. I see my inner vision cause I'm tapped into my sixth sense. Now I got them scared, they gon' die and all they suspense. All the moves they making ain't gon' lie, ain't gon' make sense. Can't help but overhear the lies that you sellin'. One of us ain't gon' make it, I'll let you tell it.
That's Suave. It's been a long time coming, but my feet still running. All gas, no bricks, gotta keep something coming. Grown man shit, mama raised me. Street made me in the court with world thuggin', man, this shit crazy. I tell a nigga don't thank me, tell a nigga pay me. And I don't even care what they say, load up the Drake. Go ahead and name it at they face and give them a taste. I don't even make a mistake, I wake up and set up the plate.
I mean, we lapping all these rappers, they can't keep up the pace.
I'm back. That's Suave. That was Suave. Don Suave featuring King Knox. Big love to King Knox for sending that to me. I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna play that for you. Listen, it's a crazy world when I'm agreeing with Summer Walker because for the most part of the first half of her career, I was like, this chick is insane. Like, what is going on? it was some things that she said, like in the beginning, she had anxiety from, dealing with, fans or whatever. And I'm like, dude, you're a public figure now. Like, that comes with the territory. Then all that stuff with her baby daddy, London on the Track, and his baby mamas and all of that stuff. It was like, dude, who cares? But she said something that I can't believe I agree with her about, which is I still can't believe people are buying $30,000 purses and $50,000 watches and don't own a home. I agree with that point. It's a very valid point. Why? That's the first thing I'm gonna buy is my home, so that way I have security and knowing that I have a roof over my head, and my children have a stable roof over their head. But that's just me. I want to get to this Jamal Bryant thing real quick. Jamal Bryant speaking on Kevin Samuels. We're gonna check this out real quick. Listen.
No authority. How can a man say that you are of low value after 35? How can a man say that you do not have the level of traction of a high-powered man when that man has got to get a GoFundMe for his funeral?
Okay,
say
so,
that you do.
Yeah. Okay, so truth is, allegedly, this is alleged, but there's some truth in it. I can confirm that. And let me put this up real quick. It's a few things I need to put up. First, let me start by saying any music that we play on this podcast, we have full permission to play. We have full written permission. We've asked the parties involved. We've gotten it in writing. They said, yes, we can, or they sent it to me so that I was able to play it. And it was a verbal, written agreement that their music would be played on this podcast. Secondly, I had to say that first. Secondly, anything that you hear on this podcast is alleged. We don't know. We weren't there. But this GoFundMe thing was up. We saw it with our own eyes over here. And that's part of what Jamal Bryant is speaking on. And this whole Kevin Samuels thing, again, is some weird stuff. I did not agree with anything he said, but then again, I did not pay attention to anything he said because I'm not going to let somebody who does not know me tell me who I am as a woman or tell me how much I'm worth or my value. I just refuse. So I never paid him any mind. And yes, I'm over 35 and I bring much value to any situation. I bring something to the table. And my spouse is over 35 and he's very valuable. And that's not to say he's valuable in currency. I mean, he broke. But at the same time, that's not what our situation is. Again, I brought up situations where young ladies have spoken about how they can't date a certain type of dude if he don't make a certain type of money, and I find that appalling. So I'm going to say the same thing when it comes to men. It's certain behaviors that are distributed, Kevin Samuels, sorry, may you rest in peace, but it's certain, like, I would never date a man like you because look at your values. I can tell that you don't value the people who are most important, who mean the most, because your mother found out of your death the same way we did. Now, I don't know if maybe they don't have access to the funds maybe he had available to him. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to do that. But I don't know. Jamal Bryant, sir, I don't know if I'm going to listen to you either. You're human just like everybody else. I'm not going to say what I truly think of you because I don't want to offend anybody else, but I'm from Baltimore. and we know what you did here, and we know why you're not here and why you're down in Atlanta now. I'll just say that. I've watched your transition, sir. My mother even attended your church when it was at Coppin State University. Yes. So you're no longer here for a reason. You're there for a reason. And the reason why you're there is not because you got a better offer at another church, but because you got ran out of Baltimore City. But that's neither here nor there. So I don't feel like you, sir, are able to talk about anybody else. That's like you live in a glass house and you throwing stones. It's just not cool. All right, let's get to this next video. I want to move on because I got a lot of videos to get into. I got choked up just now. We're gonna move on. We're gonna play something we haven't played in a while. Let's go to North Carolina with it, because we are also playing a new video on this podcast as well today. But I want to go to North Carolina with it, and then we're gonna come back up to DC. But it's not who you think it is, although we're gonna play him too. But we're gonna work our way back up from North Carolina through DC and back to Baltimore. So this next song we're gonna play is Immortal Pova. Yeah, we're gonna get the young man in North Carolina real quick. Hold on, let me see, because I have to decide. It's this thing about these videos is all about deciding where I want to go with the videos. And sometimes there's some music I want to hear, and sometimes there's some music I don't. So I found it. All right, so let's go to Immortal Pova. Shout out to North Carolina. This young man is straight out of there. My birthplace. So let's go.
I'm making this money, getting these plays, living life like fuck it. She don't want an ex nigga, no more nigga who dusted. Got that street sweep for forwards that's coming through bustin'. Blam gon' dunk on you niggas, call it Big Bam. If I get caught with this strap, it's 13 years, damn. I'ma slide with the side easily like Pam. It ain't jelly, you fairly don't get caught in the jam. Wham, bam, thank you ma'am, she twerk it for the gram. She let me fuck for a gram, she had ass jams. Had to knock down those walls, call it better ram. But that pussy was whack, so I called it spam. After I hit it and split it, I told that chick scram. I'm known with no feelings and don't give a damn. Put your man's work in my bag if it don't fit, cram. He can buy it back from me, but I'm taxing fam. Put up and I'm feeling like Sting. With the mob, bada boom, bada bing. Don't ask him what phone when it ring. Knew how to get money since I was 13. Everything may not be what it seems, but I had on these bitches on me. But why him Hispanic Neapolitan? Discrimination not a thing. If you want me to sling the ding.
I put the sauce with the key. Hook up the force and feed it. You can get fine, no flash frigidity. I put a mic, start breaking the meter.
I'm making this money, getting these plays, living life like fuck it. She don't want an ex nigga, no more nigga who dusted. Got that street sweep for forwards that's coming through bustin'. Blam gon' dunk on you niggas, call it Big Bam. If I get caught with this strap, it's 13 years, damn. I'ma slide with the side easily like Pam. It ain't jelly, you fairly don't get caught in the jam.
Ooh, buckets, going through life like fuck it. She's a bad bitch, yeah, I might fuck it. Done with that bitch, I cannot trust it. Jack John Dane, I see my chain. If we got problems, you better complain. I don't have time for these damn games. Or you get left back, yo, with a step back, cause in the seat. It is a kickback, you was a dumb bitch, yeah, you a fucking bat.
Ay, you'll never ever get your shit back. Flash on a nigga like 6-pack. Right down the guy like Kit Kat. Run through traffic, my partner's this ass. Long bit dope, but get back. Rockin' out shows at the kickback. Marking out S like, oh no, tit-tat. I got a stitch with the cocaine, break that. Pull out the chopper, merch start break that. I put the business in order and finance. I'm at the top way past my climax. I say out there and toes on the floor, man. I'm up with the bad, don't do that. Still on low, even though my course crash. Still on go, we go down here for it. The mouth and put in leg. Step up left and watch his lid bust. Niggas be poppin' shit like puss. Living life to the rush. Sleep for the night, I creep on hush. Sleep for the night, I creep on hush.
I'm making this money, getting these plays, living life like like fuck it. She don't want an ex nigga, no more nigga who dusty. Got that street sweet for forwards that's coming through bustin'.
Blam gon' dunk on you niggas, call it Big Bam. If I get caught with this trap, it's 13 years damn. I'ma slide with the side easily like Pam. It ain't jelly on Felly, don't get caught in the jam. Blam gon' dunk on you niggas, call it Big Bam. If I get caught with this trap, it's 13 years damn. I'ma slide with the side easily like Pam. It ain't jelly on Felly, don't get caught in the jam.
I'm back. So that was North Carolina. All love to North Carolina. I'm all about empowerment of all music, but especially for our culture, and especially in the United States, all over the United States. I want other people from around the world to send me music as well. So if you want to do that, what I suggest that you do is hit your girl up, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Again, the email is ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Remember to also like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. It doesn't cost you anything to do so. Just show some love, show some support. But I had, oh my gosh, if they try to send me another email, I'm not buying that product again. I want to do a product review. I might do that next Wet Wednesday. Speaking of Wet Wednesday, sometime you'll notice the change gradually. Sometimes it will be Wet Wednesday, and sometimes we will not be talking about seduction and taboo things. Sometimes it'll just be media type of things. And so on those days, it will be titled Wired Wednesday. Why? Because I gotta appeal to the people who listen to this podcast. So sometimes people want to hear about, the salacious talk, and sometimes people just want to be delivered the news. So I'm gonna do both. So you'll know what, because I'll tell you. But it'll either be Wet Wednesday or Wired Wednesday. Either way, you'll know. Okay. So Brittany Grenier's detention in Russia has been extended for another month. So apparently her they recently appeared in court, and the lawyers say that her detention in Russia will be extended for at least another month. Unfortunately, she is a pawn and a prisoner of war. She's a pawn in this game between Russia and the United States, and she will be until some things get figured out between Russia and Ukraine. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. But I pray that she is safe and that she comes home soon. Her girlfriend just graduated from a HBCU, and from the School of Law. So hopefully things will work out and she'll be reunited with her as well. Let me take this down for a second and let's keep it moving. Now, I told y'all we are playing a new video this evening. This gentleman sent me the joint. I asked him, could I play it? His name is B Street Jizzle, and this joint, check it out. You'll get the gist of it.
Trapping out of anywhere, but I'm from Southeast. You might catch me on the plane to California for them peas. You might catch me out in Florida trying to cop flow with the keys, or out in China with a pure fentanyl B. I'm from B. Everywhere that I go, there's a gun. Better stay in line. If it ain't about a dollar sign, it won't waste my time. Getting pussy is the first thing on a nigga mind. Trying to get rich before I'm 40 and I'm 39. Got niggas who need appeal lawyers, innocent of crimes. Their families won't even help them out. They money matching mine. When they get locked, they gon' look for the help of mine. I'ma tell them no, cause this shit all about the family ties. Family only family if you trippin' like a family, bitch. Monkey niggas talk outside the family, eat banana clips. Dracos, SKS's, AKs, Mac 90s, whatever I use, you gon' lose and cops gon' have to find me. I'm a slimy nigga, but I'm good to the ones I love. You can feel the love in my daps and the way I hug. You can catch a slug in your back or in your fucking mug. Drag you in the back and chop your ass up like a butcher does. I'm a boss nigga, can make it happen or can pay for it. Put a bag on a nigga head and tell him wait for it. Put some weight on a nigga head and tell him wait for it. My dope finna kill you for 50 grams if I pay towards it. Ain't no fucking pausing over here. We on fast forward. Whatever the fuck you did to me, they on your ass for it. No look past, layup nigga, ain't crash boards. We ain't even leaving till we score. On your ass for it. Bossed up on these bitch niggas. I'm a general. And since I bossed up, a lot of niggas looking miserable. And now I don't need Ben and Roll no more. The world is plentiful. I only go back to fuck with niggas that's identical. Niggas that I grew up with in the car when I blew up shit. I ain't on no friendly cause my man know you, let's crew up shit. I tell you quick, get out my fucking way and eat a dick. You don't know this hood just like I know it. I ain't new to this. The originals are backdooring shit. And it's some truth to this. Your friends will kill you and run to your mother like they ain't do this shit. Show up at the funeral, view you and give you a kiss. You gon' wanna jump out the casket, but you can't even flinch. Trust is a comfort for fools. I trust nobody. Trust a nigga fear if he try me, he'll be a dead body. An example for the next stupid motherfucker who think they try me. So when you try to slime me, I slime you. Don't ask why me. You wild nigga.
That was B Street Jizzle, Out West, Straight Love, out of DC. We love DC. DC be showing us love, so we're gonna show DC love. Shout out to DC. Washington DC. Yeah. I don't even know where to go. Like these podcast streets are crazy, and I think that one, as a journalist, like I deal in integrity, and I make sure that everything that I say is a true statement. I try not to deliver any bullcrap news, but apparently McMahon is not here for Gilly to listen to this. All right, so Gilly recently had an interview with Raquel Harper, Rock Topics. That's the name of her podcast, right? So listen to what he said.
We never really had no situation, you know. I mean, he dissed me. I came back. I dissed him.
Now he talking about Wayne.
But it's just that I guess my diss is just taken way too serious. Like when I diss him off, it's just like.
Have you talked to McMahon or Wayne?
Yeah, I just seen Wayne at Jackson State University.
Oh, did y'all holler at each other?
Yeah, but no.
What is it? Okay, what does that mean?
He looked up. I was in the doorway. I said, "What's up, man?" He said,
Hit you? Oh, okay.
And got the out of there.
Dang.
Real talk.
All right, so this is what McMahon had to say. McMahon said, boy, this Hollywood-ish is crazy. This Hollywood shit. I'm just not going to paraphrase it. Please watch both videos. And say at Rock Topics, you know, I love you, but please keep us out of them type of convos. Y'all probably never get the truth. I know the name of your show is It's Tricky, but don't let trick ya. So don't let them trick you. And if you write the card, he talking to Gilly at this point. If you wrote the Carter 1, who wrote Carter 2, 3, 4, and 5? Bojangle era ass nickel. That's what he wrote. You gotta watch what you say, because especially if there is video footage available and people are, you guys can go look that video footage up yourself. I don't play that kind of stuff on my show because I don't have time for people getting into, but I will read it and I will tell you what I saw and what I'm reporting, what is available to me. So you can go look it up yourself, but I'm not going to play the video, but I will tell you that it didn't go together, but whatever. So the Twitter deal is on hold, y'all. Elon Musk says the Twitter deal is temporarily on hold, pending details supporting calculations that spam fake accounts do need to represent less than 5% of the users. That's going to be tricky. That's going to be tricky. Let's move on. So I want to get back to some DC love because, they be showing me love and I got to show them love. And then I'm going to come right back up to Baltimore and a little bit of NY in there too. So it is what it is. But DC be showing me love, so I'm going to show them love. Where we going to go with it is, I'm going to play this one because I haven't heard this one in a minute. And I love this joint. It's called Open Book. It's by Truly Him. And I love it, love it, love it. And I'm always going to show him love. That's Lil Bro. Let's go.
Truly Him. Yeah. I've been planning, thinking clearly, hope it don't take too long. A gym is building in my mind just so I stay strong. So many failures come with life, it's normal, we do wrong. Learn from losing, fix the problem, level up, move on. It's all good to say I messed up and it's not okay. If you ain't conquer everything today, prepare for tomorrow. Ain't no way it took a day for Drake to be that great. Make your breakfast, make decisions, and then make your way. It really startled me that you can go to moon and back without a college degree. I got locked up in 2012, my child assault on police. But then I got myself to college, it all started with me. And I ain't finished, but that knowledge hit my mind in its seat. Cause till today I'm still a genius, so it had to go deep. And praise to God, no more probation, that happened 2018. That just shows you that if you stretch, it's nothing outside your reach. That loving that my grandy taught me, I make sure that I keep. I hate them RIPs, but I turn that to motivation, so I SEE. It's in my plans to turn the district to the best DC. I challenge all the harness greatness, but especially me. My demons testing me. I'm giving you so many reasons to invest in me. And any doubt you had about me, better off deceased. I really came for learning, world, but I'll gladly teach. I still ain't fully decipher that Martin Luther speech talk. Is it okay I carry pride when I walk? Cause I ain't let the odds hit, I put the gloves on and fought. Yeah, I was in and out the system, someone losing my mind, but I make sure that I ain't lose the values my mama taught me. Even though I lost so many clothes that my mama bought me, I regret it cause it's windy and I ain't buy no Frosty. And them 9 to 5s be biting, I see freedom as costly. Then them toys be crushing pockets, man, my daughter's so bossy. I make sure I go to sleep sometimes. I think too deep sometimes. Don't bring no bad vibes, my guy. I like a peaceful ride. Girl, sit down, come talk with me. We gon' sip tea and vibe. I'll open my heart to you so you can see inside. You don't know how hard I work. You see how long it took. Please don't say you missed the shine, cause you ain't choose to look. Hard times kept me 10 toes down, it's 5 on every foot. Please take time to read my life, cause it's an open book, yeah. So many people are zombies, I bet they never get it. But I'll shock you like Naked Wise when wetness hit it. They gon' look at me like Truly made it, my nigga famous. He left the block from the DC jail when he really did it. Kato just had a birthday, my little brother died. Heard the news from Lil Walker and I was mortified. Sad to say I ain't capping, that day I couldn't cry. The heavy drugging was making me show my other side. My life was complicated. Steady breaking the matrix would sometimes leave me jaded. When I got bored with that freedom, that liquor had me faded. At J rotating, we didn't need planes for that vacation. But not in public, the police known for their speculation. Sometimes I wonder how I'm surviving this reckless nation. It's constant working and prayer that adds the elevation. Heaven and madness, I'm known for exceeding expectations. Him. I make sure I go to sleep sometimes. I think too deep sometimes. Don't bring no bad vibes, my guy. I like a peaceful ride. Girl, sit down, come talk with me. We gon' sip tea and vibe. I'll open my heart to you so you can see inside. You don't know how hard I work. You see how long it took. Please don't say you missed the shine, cause you ain't choose to look. Hard times kept me 10 toes down, it's 5 on every foot. Please take time to read my life, cause it's an open book, yeah.
All right, I'm back. That was Truly Him, also a gentleman out of DC. Big love to DC for showing love to this podcast. I'm going to show y'all love too. Now let's get to this Kendrick Lamar album. Now, first, let me start by saying I did not get to hear the whole album as I work all the way up into the show. I try to make sure that if it's a new album out, I use my my walking time. Sorry about that. My walking time to listen so I can really focus and get a real good listen to the project. But today I did not get to walk as much as I wanted to. Got all my actual walking. I got at least 3 miles in, but I didn't get my 5 that I wanted to get in. So, it was cut short. But the point is, I didn't get to listen to the whole album, but what I heard thus far, it was all right. You feel me? I don't really have no beef with it. I like Kendrick Lamar, and I like the type of music that he makes. I like that he doesn't make the same type of music as everybody else. But as far as the album is concerned, there were a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people had different opinions about this piece. I watched people on Facebook today talk about it. It was some people that was feeling it. It was some people that weren't. I want to go through a couple of reviews or comments about the album. So one person said, Kendrick said his ancestors is looking at him different when he fooled a white woman. Why is he saying this? Oh my goodness. So that was one. When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not as mature as I think. I got some healing to do. That was a line from the song called Father Time. Kendrick Lamar said this on the track about daddy issues. This shit got me howling. That's what somebody else says. Kendrick, if I wanted to hear a couple arguing, I would have ate dinner with my family. That was one person. Another person. We actually listening to a new Kendrick Lamar album in 2022. Bro, this don't even feel real. Laugh my ass off, somebody else said. Kodak Black doing interludes on a Kendrick Lamar album. This is what was meant when they said Black excellence. Now, also, it was more comments. Hold on. So people said the wait is over. He's the GOAT, which is nice. Somebody else said Kendrick doesn't make music, he makes art. There was a lot of good people. Apple crashed, amazing. I'm like, how I missed this album coming out whole time. He just released it. This shit amazing and so different. So it was some good reviews. There were some bad reviews. Some people liked it. Some people didn't like it. Again, I gotta finish listening to it before I give my wholehearted opinion on it. And I think I might do a review on it. I don't know how I want to feel like that. People said Kendrick never disappoints. Like I said, the first part of the album that I heard, I wasn't disappointed. I don't want my artists to all sound the same. I don't. I want my artists to all have their own unique approach. And to me, he has his own unique approach. And it was like, and I want you to have some feeling. I don't want you to just come out and make music just to be making it. I really want you to feel what you're making. I want some substance there. I want some feeling, some heart inside your music. I feel like that's what's missing with a lot of these artists right now. Like, they're not making music that they have some real true feeling involved. They're making music that is just beats and words. It has no meaning behind it. It has no effort behind it. And I like that he didn't rush to hurry up and put a project together. I love that. Thank you for not doing that, Kendrick. I like that he used this time in making this album as, yes, a therapy session. He said he'd been talking to a therapist. He talked about a lot of things, such as him having addiction to sex and cheating on his wife. He talked about that. And he talked about a lot of personal moments, and I like that. I would prefer you to do that. I don't think, people said the same thing about Jay-Z when he made 444. It was a lot of personal shit in there, but at the same time, even though it's business, he still took some time to release some energy that he needed to release. And I think that that's what you should do when you're an artist. You should really make it real so people can relate. There's something that somebody can relate to somewhere, that, you know, as far as your life is concerned, that you have going on. Somebody can relate. And I want realness. I don't want to just hear mumble rapping on a beat. I don't want to just like the song or hear the song and everybody like, oh, it's hard because the beat is hard, but I don't know what you're saying. I want to know. I want some feeling, some attachment, some, like, you really put your soul into making this project. You sat down and you thought about what it is that you wanted this project to represent. So yeah, I'm all here for it. Like, I was excited about this project. And again, I did not get to hear the whole thing yet, but I'm excited to finish listening. I might start from the beginning and come back because I needed something new, something refreshing. I did. Even now to talking about his trans family members. And that's sad that I can hear what's going on in there. But it's not sad because it's kind of good. I can hear what's going on there. My kid is not doing nothing crazy. But I wanted to hear, you know, I'm like, even he touched on his trans family members, his, you know, their transition. It's 2 of them. You feel me? And that's dope to me. Yeah. Oh, also, Wendy Williams, talk show staff reportedly want her to return for an upcoming final episode. Oh, Wendy, yeah. I feel like y'all should close it out. You feel me? I feel like it shouldn't just be like, oh, okay, it's the end. I think that it should really, really, really be closed out the right way. Let's go. We're going to bring it back to Baltimore real quick. And the reason why I did it that way is so that it could be Baltimore love. Let's do Think So, King Mac Knoxville. Let's go.
Rules the night. Yeah, man. Knoxville. The rebirth. J-Funk. You know what I mean? Yeah. Chasing down my goals on the everyday. Hard code from the city where that metal bang. Lost cause seem shit and never changed. Pigs rushed through them in the mix, never gave a name. You can never know my pain, we in different lanes. Got a 9 to 5, came a long way from dealing cane. I ain't ashamed either. Watching homies turn to foes, how the game treat you, but still the same feature. Legendary, so you know them niggas can't see him. Been hated on since the day a nigga tapped in. The shit they doing, I've been done that shit back when. Play by the rules, old school like a backsman. Acknowledge God when times hard, I gave praise and paved the way from spitting bars to stage plays. Embrace the shade, only made a nigga strong. Got right back to it, it ain't take a nigga long. Just to get some airplay, gotta grease a nigga palm. Always be alarmed, homie, y'all done seen it all. Been spotted from afar, a reflection of my past life. Twisting weed and raws keep me higher than the gas price. It's in my heart, ain't got a question if he that nice. I risk it all, representing for my family. I risk it all, representing for my family. I risk it all, representing for my family. Homie on the same mode. TMM the only stand I put my name on. We been hated for some time, that's how the game go. Hollering you the competition, I don't think so. I don't think so. Plotting on my downfall. Mugs broke every time I come around, dog. Only use the negativity to bounce off. Dedicated to the mission, use a clown, dog. If it ain't about $1, I ain't really trying to holler. Don't even know my struggle, homie, started from the bottom. If it's really a problem, it ain't hard for you to find them. Ain't really with the talking, need to come and see about them. Giving shots out to the fam, from Milwaukee to the A. Remo, Holla Mac, we gon' put them on display. Give a fuck about these suckers in the roles they portray. We link it all together for those who can relate. Legendary round the globe in places you never know. Activated, steady watching how the fan base base grown. Activated, steady watching how the fan base grown. Activated, steady watching how the fan base grown. Homie on that same mode. TMM the only stamp I put my name on. We been hated for some time, that's how the game go. Hollering you the competition, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hollering you the competition, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hollering you the competition, I don't think so. Homie on that same mode. TMM the only stamp I put my name on. We been hated for some time, that's how the game go. Hollering you the competition, I don't think so. Yeah. Nah, I feel it. Nah, I feel what? Nah, I don't think so. Funky ass. Yeah.
I'm back. All right, so we're gonna do this one other joint real quick. Bomb. It's called East Coast, and I just love this song. I always did. I told Mr. J Funk a while back. I love this song, so we're gonna play this just because I love it. East Coast and Bomb. Baltimore on his back. Let's go.
I keep something nice on the wrist, something slick on my feet. Got nothing for but keep something new on the street. Hustling this music, got my paper kinda deep. I grind, no sleep. Y'all know me, stay hungry like I don't eat. Street, but boy, I got a mind on me. I'ma be getting money till the Guinness Book honor me. Honestly, I can see that I'm the beast the game's been waiting on, like I'm the guest of honor. See, sorry for the wait, my apologies. Haters can swallow these. Getting money off these streets feel like Monopoly. My empire the best at grinding, I'm just a prodigy. Salute to the go-getters that make dreams reality. Boys try and follow me, probably try and body me. Hating cause my team eats till I hit them with the pogo stick. This bitch just keep jumping, no. But me and my gon' keep coming. Call me welder, all I work with heavy metal. Little fella, that'll burst quick, foot on the Chevy pedal. Came up amongst crooks and plenty devils that'll leave your life took over a petty bezel. This is the moment when you realize that we going. That's why we got the streets open. Every speech poking, every beat smoking. Don't mind me roasting. I'm just East Coasting. Yeah, I'm just East Coast bag, man. Yeah, on my East Coast thing. That boy you ain't getting I got the streets open. Don't mind me roasting. I'm just East Coast. City street walker, corner stander, alley pitcher, trips to connects in Atlanta. Hander, 2-to-1 cut handler, strainer holder, pot over the flame floater, baking soda, couple drops of water, coke floater, cigarello roller, hitting la like mellow holer. I'm getting above myself from solar, tortoise screaming slower, big money chaser, hater lover, stacker, paper hotter like I made the buck up, packer, hold the yeah in case they run up, back up, cross the line I leave you shape up. Known hustler, play the block like a linebacker, island hopper, time traveler, the future of the word GOAT, I'm that, bruh. These rappers, all illusion, abracadabra. This is the moment when you realize that we going. That's why we got the streets open, every speech poking, every beat smoking. Don't mind me roasting, I'm just East Coasting. Yeah, I'm just East Coasting. Yeah. On my East Coast station, that boy bomb, I got the streets open. Don't mind me roasting, I'm just East Coast. I call shots like I got them on speed dial. Chase money till I'm laying on green piles. The streets wild, but the streets proud. Watch real, eat now. Meanwhile, we open up shop in this rap. It's HMS, go round, get your back split. You ain't a better act it. Believe my act spit accurate, and that's it. Got round the globe, down to go. Leave a somewhere drown the float. Big money chasing like my Gordo. I'm a Baltimore street king, call me Marlo. Temple in the alley and I'm taking all dope. Streets miss the real, yeah, so they found me like Waldo. Really acting hard though. No time though, I'm concentrating on though.
This is the moment when you realize that we go in. That's why we got this playing with the ground, man. Every speech poking, every beat smoking. Don't mind me roasting. I'm just East coasting. Yeah, I'm just East coasting. Yeah, on my East Coast thing. That boy bomb, I got the streets open. Don't mind me roasting. I'm just East coasting.
I'm back, yo. I still love that song, and it's been a minute since he dropped that joint, and I still love that song. So I'm going to keep playing it. I might not play it every Friday, but I'm gonna keep playing it because I love that song. I want to show some love really quick so I can jump back into the videos while I still got time on this particular show. Please be waiting for the message that I'm going to drop right after this podcast. There's a reason why I'm going to drop it after this podcast, because what I'm talking about is specifically pertaining to Fridays. And I have to say it after the podcast. So I'm going to cut from the podcast and then jump right back online to let y'all know what I got to let. It's going to be a brief message, though. Trust me, it's going to be brief. First, we are going to show love to my listening audience because they always come through, especially, oh my gosh, these last few months, it's been looking crazy over here. So I'm going to show them love because I have to. So this is my listening audience. They come through, but it's 3 particular countries because I go country by country and then I go city by city, but I don't really go to indefinite cities because it's too many cities. But these countries, let me start with these 3 countries I want to give big love to because they give big love to me in this podcast, and I appreciate them so much. So first, my country, the United States, salute. Hi, I love you guys. Thank you for always being there and loving me. Thank you. I love you too. France, big love to France. France been day ones, and France, I don't know how, but y'all just never cease to amaze me. I love you guys. I'm coming one day. It's crazy out here, but one of these days I'm going to get there. And third, but not least, thank you to the United Kingdom. I see you. My big salute to you. Thank you for the streams and coming through and checking this podcast. You don't have to, but you do, boost. Next, Germany, India, Brazil, the Netherlands, Singapore. Hold on, because I didn't want to have to jump from screen to screen this evening. Hold on. We got it. South Africa, Spain, the Philippines, Belgium, Australia, Japan, Mexico, Ireland, Nepal, Mauritius, Israel, Canada, Hong Kong, and Russia. I love you guys. Thank you for the support coming through and downloading the podcast. You guys are amazing, and I love you. Yo, we batting right now for 3,000. So keep downloading. Like, we need all of the support we can get. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. It's not going to cost you anything, just a click of a button. So let's go city by city because I want to hurry up so we can get into at least one more video before we go. Columbus, Ohio, San Jose, California, Baltimore, Maryland, France. I will never butcher the name of the city, but I love you, France. Spring Valley, Nevada, Frankfurt, Germany, Washington, Virginia. Yay! Ashburn, Virginia, North Las Vegas, Nevada, Norton Shores, Michigan, Chicago. Shout out to the Chi, Chicago, Illinois, Boardman, Oregon, Atlanta, Georgia. Hi, ATL. Las Vegas, Nevada, Orange Mills, Maryland, Pikesville, Maryland, Boulder City, Nevada. No, India, but I love you. I won't butcher the name of your city either, but I love you. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Randallstown, Maryland, Singapore. No, South Highland, I won't do you like that, and whole Ohio. Thank you. Big shout out for coming through and checking this podcast. It's a lot more. It's a lot of other cities, but if you're not at the top of the list, I can't name you, but I love you. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for the support. I appreciate you so much. So let's see where we're going to go with this whole video thing. Who are we going to close the show with? I think we got enough room for at least maybe 1 or 2 videos. That's depending on which videos we choose. I'm going to show some love to Prophet. I haven't played this one in a minute. So we're going to go Prophet and Styles P right now. Let's go.
Point blank, almost got my big butt killed when they shot. How they do that? Them blue like cameras is watching. Bring the red on you, turn it back on you, no problem. How they do that? Hey, and them that they try and take off the top. How they do that? And next thing you know, they hanging out with the ops. How they do that?
Ghost, D-Block, Prophet, what up, homie?
I ride out hoping to never crash. How long will forever last? 180, but it's crazy. If my negative side's my better half. If you ain't crying, then you better laugh. Pull it a bullet to tear your head in half. It ain't whole with a hole in it. My rhymes is hot, my brain got a stove in it. If you talking money or weed, throw some O's in it. If you got your thoughts on the city, then throw the globe in it. I'm trying to heat up the world, cause it's cold in it. Walk till I found my path, then I rode in it.
I'm grinding from sundown to the
sun up.
Bills due, fridge need food, I need a
come up.
And all these brand new fake friends trying to get the
run up.
And I ain't gonna let them, we ready, just let them
run up.
Run up and we score blocks, heads going like car tops, guns pop like car locks, seen a lot of hard styles. They make music for blocks, paying yard on the box, looking out for the knocks, cause the cops, they will
grew up the mad fighting, moms always slept on the couch. Pops just got bad news at the docs, know he be stressing out. Had 2 heart attacks already, and my Uncle Jay ain't survived his. Meanwhile, trying to get everybody's accounts out the minus. The grind is ever consuming, even when winning, I'm losing. Missed a few calls, I was moving, rapping, wrapped up in the music. Now I don't know what to do with these voicemails saved on this SIM card. Half my people's in the ground, the half in the gym yard. And they ain't allowing no visitations. A lot of new friends bring stipulations and switch situations. Seeing people get hooked, blow their savings, miss payments, kiss pavements. In Baltimore, with talent gets overlooked, it gets racist. And we just try and make sure the riot good. Yana Kimura and Naya good. Turn haters to firewood for stabbing, tank in the heart, shooting, skipping the head. Try to leave my brother for dead. I'm grinding from sundown to the sun up. Bills due, fridge need food, I need a come up. And all these brand new fake friends trying to get the run up. And I ain't gonna let them, we ready, just let them run up.
Run up and we score blocks, heads going like car tops, guns pop like car locks, seen a lot of hard styles. They make music for blocks, paying yard on the box, looking out for the knocks, cause the cops, they will run up.
From the bottom to the top in only 2 years. Kept my foot dead on the gas until it shook gears. All I seen is coast stairs, west side to Bel Air. Can't sleep at night, all these DEA nightmares. Getting all this money, hard not to stand out. Begging ass niggas always looking for a handout, but they get nothing, trying to run up and hustle. Baby mama trip, paying child support numbers. Damn, it was all good just a week ago. Moving all this blow, got top judges on payroll. Put away my bankroll, not hard to finagle. Coming from the hood where they shoot quick if I say so. So I did it first, no bandwagon. Hearts of Huey Newton and George Jackson. Certified, learn quick from the wise. Walking in the hands of the truth and never lie. Tell them why.
I'm grinding from sundown to the sun up. Bills due, fridge need food, I need a come up. And all these brand new fake friends trying to get the run up. And I ain't gonna let them, we ready, just let them run up.
Run up and we score blocks, heads going like car tops, guns pop like car locks, seen a lot of hard styles. They make music for blocks, paying yard on the box, looking out for the knocks, cause the cops, they will run up.
Watch your mouth when you talking to me, boy, I will run up. Pride Nation, the army, boy, you know we ready.
Run up.
See top. No, we can't be stopped. Wait. Run out. What you want me to do, huh?
Prophet, what up, son? Dog P. Outlaw, this is the resistance. Infamous wildlife.
Big shout out to Prophet for showing love and allowing me to play his music on here. I want to play more video, but I don't know if I got time for that right now. I'm gonna try this real quick, and we'll see how we might run over a little bit, but who cares? We out here. All right, so this last one is my bro. One half of Dirt Platoon, Snuck the Crook. This joint is called Background Check, and that's how we gonna close the show out. And then I'm gonna come back and say what I gotta say to really close the show out. Hold up.
These cold nigga, yeah. Had the sight to see it, hungry for this shit. I exercise my right to be this. The representative for rappers with sticky fingers. The way I made this shit was actually really genius. I done went on jobs sweeter than Sardinian honey. When I ain't even had to say, give me the money. But it was times when I ain't there to dime and edify my talents. Coming home from work empty-handed. Detailed plans like a corn in a can with a year left. Understand you know you're not free if you fear death. Marching up my march steps cause I know they home. Gloves cover my chromosomes. Laced in black with my favorite strap. I showed you my roots, don't make me take it back to when I used to sell niggas some shit and take it back. I showed you my roots, don't make me take it back to when I used to sell niggas some shit and take it back.
Background. You better check my background. On back jump. If you recollect and did a background check. On back jump. You better check my background. On background. If you recollect and did a background check. You better check my background.
If you ain't know, I'm Snoop the Crook, one half of their dozen. You niggas talk about my drinking, never my thirst. He got co-signed by Primo in the OC verse. Only certified MCs enjoy these perks. Jealous of the finished result, not the process. Used to go to Sands for CDs, help pressing out early projects. It was 2099-ish. We did a show for 200. My cut was $50. I just appreciated being acknowledged. Rocking at the Belvedere and 5 Seasons was going high. Out throughout city scene, so we took it state to state. Barnstorming to be Baltimore's face, now we is. See, a dream is my life. I shake the stage for Sean Price, nigga. Took shots with steel to steel. I'll break a thoracic basket with a ratchet. I'm speaking of the actual tools, not the one that you clap with. Stop playing with me, nigga.
My background.
Background check, that nigga been here.
On back jump. If you recollect and did a background check. On back jump. You better check my background. On background. If you recollect and did a background check. You better check my background.
And I'm back. That was my bro, Snuck the Crook, one half of the Dirt Platoon. So yeah, it's a lot of things going on coming up. So let me run through that really quick so we can, get our salutations. We've already done the panel. You should go check that out. It was a lot of great minds in that room that day. Here is the promotion for that panel we did on May the 8th. It is available on YouTube, Facebook, on all the pages. Our next live event we're covering is the Preakness Music and Arts Festival. We will be there Saturday. Come through, say hello, check and give love. We are due for another smoke break. We are ready for another smoke break. And this smoke break, we will have Tony Hesbon. Yeah, we're gonna talk to this gentleman. And it's something different than what we normally do. So it's time for another smoke break, and I'm ready. I know you are too. And that's what we do here on Ambitiously, the podcast, because that's just what we do. We hold it down, my nigga. We hold it down. But those are the things coming up. And then June, we have a few interviews lined up as well. And hopefully a couple of events to cover as well. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. So with that being said, it is the end of the show, but I got to give my show, I got to end it the way I end it, which is mind your fucking business. Let me mind the business for you, and then come and report the business to you. And then that way you'll stay safe. You'll stay out of people's business, but at the same time, mind other people's business. So a safe way to handle that. Love your babies, encourage them, tell them how great they are, how amazing they are, how wonderful they are, encourage their little minds, like just encourage them. They need all the encouragement that they can get. That's one message that I'm always going to give, because these babies need it right now. These streets are crazy. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Your lane is over there, my lane is over here. And when you swerve into other people's lanes, sometimes you cause a collision. We don't need that. Stay in your lane, I stay in mine, and everything is good in the hood. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in to this podcast. You don't have to, but you do. Remember, we're on all streaming sites. You can go watch the replay on Facebook or YouTube if you're in here now and you want to catch what you missed already, because we played a lot of great songs. I'm about to close the show out, but I'm coming right back with another message, because I feel like it's vital that I come back and say this, not on the podcast. So anyway, check this out. This promo will end the show. I love you guys. Be safe out here. Don't be out here doing nothing crazy. I love you. Bye.